Right, here we are. We're back on Fernbus Coach Simulator, something that I haven't played for a long time, hoping that it would get better. And I haven't played it for such a long time, to the extent that I can't be arsed hooking up my wheel and setting it all up, because it's probably one of the driving games where it's got the worst setup for steering wheels. Pretty much every main driving game that I've ever bought on PC, whenever you hook your wheel up to it and you go into the settings, it will detect your wheel, and it'll also set the defaults for your wheel. Now, whether this game has now done that or not, I couldn't care less, because without that you have to spend an inordinate amount of time pissing about setting up your wheel and setting all the different buttons. So I've given that up and I'm just using my Xbox controller. That's the reason for that. This has now got the DLC France in it, which I hooked up the other day, and combining that with the Germany map and also the Austria and Switzerland map, you also have the couple of little free add-ons that they've given you. The Usedom one, which is somewhere up there somewhere. Somewhere over here, can't remember where it is. And the other one, or one of the other ones, is the Luxembourg add-on, which is basically that in there. That, as far as I'm aware, is Luxembourg, although it isn't highlighted there, but I believe it is, unless I'm wrong. And so, we also have, the other thing we have a free bus, which is a minibus, and that is what I'm going to be driving. Because there's a problem with this minibus that I don't like as well. Which seems to be a bit weird. There's also problems still with the weather. Like, for example, spray off the vehicles jumping out the road on its own when there isn't a vehicle there, which is weird. I noticed that yesterday. So there's a number of things, and to the extent that I have turned down the quality of the graphics, because when the rain is on and stuff like that, it really does chop up the frame rate quite severely. So I've dropped down the graphic quality. I've got the weather activated so that it's random. It could be rain, it could be thunderstorms, whatever, and we'll see whether that works. Now, this is going to be a huge trip, so I'm not going to do this all in one session, but just to give you an idea of what we've got planned, we are in Paris, and that is our starting point in one of the two bus stations in Paris. We're heading to that one. That's our first stop, and then from there we do a reverse and we're heading anti-clockwise, or counter-clockwise as some people say, and we're heading to do a circuit of France, heading through Reims, and then I think we're actually heading out of France. Saarbrücken, then we go to Strasbourg, and then we head back in, and we're going to Geneva, and then Grenoble, and then down to Marseille, and then across to Perpignan, and then Toulouse, and then over to Biarritz, and then up to Bordeaux, and then continue up to Nantes, and right over to the Brest Peninsula, and then over to Rennes, and then we head back north to finish in Rouen. That is our, sorry, tell a lie, that is our second last stop. The last stop is Lille. So it's going to take a damn while, but hopefully we can have a look around France and see what it's like. I noticed down here that going this direction, this is why I chose this direction, we've got what looks to be maybe a few mountain roads. We'll see whether they are or they aren't. So let's get the passengers on board. I drive in arcade mode. And what time of day we're going to start? 8 o'clock in the morning in July, so it should be good daylight for the most part. And we've also got the random weather on. I think that's about it. If we go to customize, you can customize a license plate, which I haven't bothered doing. I looked on the Steam Workshop. I didn't see many repaints for this bus. That's the default for the bus, which is red, and the other one is the Flixbus one that's with it. But no doubt this hasn't been out long enough for them to do many repaints for the Steam Workshop. So that's the bus we're going to be driving. And that's annoying as well. Right, let's go. The other thing that's still annoying as well is on one of the trips I did yesterday, you've got sort of random, what seems to be random, I don't know whether they put them in as random accidents, but it just seems to me that it looks more like the AI have got it wrong. And you might see a car in the, you know, piled up on the edge of the road. You've got vehicles disappearing still out of thin air. There's the bus, so let's go and check in the passengers. The other thing as well, if you look at the AI passengers, there's far too many duplicates. There's not enough variance in it yet either. You might see two exact replicas of one another stand beside one another, which is crazy. Right, let's log in. So this is the underground station by the looks of it. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's certainly not night time. This is a guy we're going to check in, Danny Bacchus or whatever his name is. We'll go to the check-in list. There he is.
Sehr freundlich.
And we'll check him in.
Grüezi, könnte ich bitte ein Ticket bei Ihnen
Now
kaufen?
he's going to Reims. So the one thing to check there is that we do go to Reims. So to do that, you go to stops, and you can see that we are going to Reims before you actually accept or deny this chat. Now the other thing, having gone to check that, what I haven't worked out is how to get back to check him in, because you get an error. Let's have a look. Because I'm looking to see where to choose his destination. No, I don't want to cancel it. Now what the hell's he doing with that thumb? Anyway, if you see what I mean, I haven't worked out. Ah, there we go, it's Sale, it's that one. So we're going to Ream. This shows you how long it is since I've played this game. And let's
Vielen Dank.
get him checked in. He's fiddling with his phone as well.
Ciao, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Close out Merton. And he's there.
Auf geht's.
Hi, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Kate Kiefer. She's there.
Auf geht's.
Now there's her twin sister right next to her. That's the sort of thing I'm talking about.
Moin, das Ticket. Bitteschön.
They could have expanded the amount of AI characters in it, but they still haven't done it. Kretschmer. Right, I suppose the only real news that I found out about, not so much Fernbus. Of course, the other thing to mention is that this bus that we're using is the free download that you get for the game. I haven't bought any DLC buses because I don't believe I need them. They will all drive pretty much the same.
Hello? Ist das gültig?
Yeah, the news on the horizon is that TML Studios, who are the developer for this game, it's a question of whether they're going to, dump further improvements and updates to this game and focus solely on the next game that they have in the pipeline. The next game that they have is, believe it or not, 10 out of 10 for originality. It's called The Bus, which, from what I can gather or what I've read, most of it's in German. I think it's set in Berlin. I don't know whether they're using just one city, but it's basically like a multiplayer version of this game. How good that'll be and whether we'll get any proper videos on it, I don't know. Let's look at this person, Anna, or Azra, whatever her name is. She's listed, so we'll add her. Yep, so that's another game that's in the pipeline.
Bin ich hier richtig?
And find out her name, Henrietta Rotter. She's there. Let's press check
Vielen
in.
Dank.
This guy looks as if he's got man boobs.
Hallo, ich würde gern ein Ticket kaufen.
I'm pretty certain we're going to Marseille. I'd be surprised if we aren't. Marseille's on the coast, so should be fine for that.
Auf geht's.
Grüezi. Bin ich hier richtig?
Elena Bacchus. I thought I'd done that name before, maybe not. Now, she's not on the list of to do, so we will give her the elbow. Ah, and it
Ich habe
says
das
ticket
doch
is valid.
zweimal kontrolliert.
Well, I didn't see a bloody
Mahlzeit,
name
mein Ticket?
to do. What the hell's her name? Did I say Bacchus? Oh, it is. I'm blind. I can't see it.
Danke sehr.
Grüezi, hier ist mein Ticket.
Now, what the hell's his name? Neumann. Right, he's okay
Vielen
as
Dank.
well. I think we're, apart from that cock up, I think we're
Grüezi,
okay.
bitte sehr.
Right, so Damien Burma.
Vielen Dank.
The other thing that's wrong in this, of course, as well, is that when you do the announcement on the bus, on this minibus, it still has the announcement and it still talks about a restroom at the back of the bus. Well, there isn't a restroom in the back of a minibus, so references in that are wrong, which I doubt very much whether they'll fix. Finishing touches to the game are what is missing in a lot of cases, but certainly improvements are required. So now we are on board. We depart at 2 minutes past 8, and we are almost there anyway. We're at 1 minute past 8 in the morning. Now how the hell did we get out of here, because it doesn't give me anything in the GPS. Now the assumption is that I have to go forward and then just hope that I find my way out. Now I've had to turn down the volume of the engine, but there's a problem with this engine in this vehicle that I don't like, and it actually happens when you take your you take, well, what you would say, your foot off the accelerator. The engine virtually goes silent, so it does, which is a bit weird. Right, we're at 8 minutes past 2.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei
2 minutes
Flixbus.
past 8,
Wir
sorry.
freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern.
Let's have a look
Bevor
here.
wir richtig in Fahrt kommen,
Presumably we're going that direction.
auf Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zu lange
There's
gehen,
also another
kein
problem
Problem.
I've noticed
Viele unserer Sitze sind
with
mit
the mirrors.
Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer
No
Smartphone
matter
die
how
gesamte
dark
Fahrt
it
über
gets at
nutzen.
night,
Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen
your
wollt,
mirrors
holt
do
euch
not
einfach
get as
unsere
dark
App
as what they
und
should be.
profitiert von
I mean,
exklusiven
basically all you should see is
Online-Angeboten.
headlights in the
Auf
mirrors,
flixbus.de
but you
stehen
don't. It's
täglich
as if the
brandaktuell
mirrors are
alle
still
Infos
running in
und
daylight in some
Städteverbindungen für
cases.
euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad
Well,
to
it's
have
8
you
o'clock
on
in the
board
morning,
and
so
that
it's
we
rush
can
hour
get
in
you to your
Paris.
favorite
Being outside the vehicle, we don't need to listen to him and his announcements. Let's see how the AI traffic works.
If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com.
So we've
or
only
get in
got
touch
29
with us on
kilometres
Facebook.
across the city
Of course, we're always striving
to
to
get
improve
to
our
the next
service.
stop. This
Please
stop
use
I
the
haven't been
questionnaire
to
we send you by
before.
email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your
At least I don't think
suggestions,
so.
ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can find...
And that's the other thing that happens as well. Because this DLC France was released by mistake, they say, early, it is prone to crashing, and we have just crashed. And so we're going to have to start again. Will we ever get out of Paris? That's the question. And this is why the game needs a lot of fixing. It also crashed on me yesterday as well when I was testing it, and it's just crashed there trying to leave Paris. I actually came up with an error to send the crash log. It was an Unreal Engine error, so now we're going through the same bloody process again, and it'll probably crash again.
Hello, mein Ticket.
And if it does, then we'll just call it quits. It's pointless. Right, so same routine again. Mr. Mangold, he's listed.
Salut, das
So
Ticket.
you can get these
Bitteschön.
quicker. What the hell's her name? Reichard or something? There she is.
Cool.
Ciao. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Lau. There she is.
Sehr freundlich.
Hallo, das Ticket. Bitteschön.
Heck, he's
Cool.
there.
Hello? Hier, mein Ticket.
Stark. He's there. We'll just do that.
Danke.
Instead of
Mahlzeit. Hier mein Ticket.
scanning the barcode or scanning whatever the hell you call it. What was her name? Heinen.
Dankeschön. Hello. Ist das gültig?
Hirsch. She's there.
Vielen Dank.
Grüezi, mein Ticket?
Appel. She's there.
Danke.
Hello? Bin ich hier richtig?
And Imran Hoyer. He's there.
Vielen Dank.
Now, how many more have we got? A couple left.
Moin. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Schneider. Where's the mouse went to? There it is.
Sehr freundlich.
Hello, mein Ticket?
And Kunert. Right. So she's there.
Vielen Dank.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus.
And we'll advance the time. Well, as I say,
Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid
this
und wir
crashes
gemeinsam unser heutiges
at the same
Reiseziel
point
ansteuern.
again
Bevor wir richtig in
due
Fahrt
to a
kommen,
bug in the
für ein
Unreal
paar
Engine,
Hinweise.
then we'll
Auch bei
pull
uns
the
im
plug
Bus
on it.
gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an.
We've got less than a
In
minute
den
to go.
Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet.
The other thing this bus doesn't seem to have is a speed limiter. Although I don't think you have the option to switch one on or off on any of the buses, at least not the default ones in the game. I've never found it. I've never seen it in the list of menus. Right, we're ready to go.
To your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked
I
accordingly.
wonder if you'll let us out.
If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage.
We'll just try and bully our way out. Now, the first resting place is supposed to be round about noon.
Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy travelling with Flixbus.
Well, this is where it crashed, the traffic lights. We barely got 500 yards and the game went tits up on us. Well, that's a success so far. We moved a lot further than we did the first time around. And the other thing that you still don't see in the game is any pedestrians. None. I mean, the buildings and everything, they all look nice enough, but as I say, it's not a living city. There's no signs of life. I mean, there's 3 people sitting, but they sure as hell don't walk. I've never seen anybody walking, unless they've added them somewhere. And there the engine sounds almost silent when you take your, well, in this case my finger off the accelerator. Now that's weird. I must be in the wrong lane, that's what it is. Ah, now it's telling me to go to the right lane. Well, it's showing me that that's a bus lane. Presumably that's where it wants me to go, but why Was it telling me to go over to the left? And there's the Eiffel Tower. Look at this truck in front of us, sitting sideways. Now that's showing to go left, so I'm in the wrong lane again. How bloody confusing is this? I tell you, Paris must be a bloody nightmare to drive in real life. Now, when it was supposed to be there, 8:32. Well, we're going to be late because we've still got 14 kilometres to go across the city. And it's already 8:26. Frame rate is really going downhill. Champs-Élysées up ahead. Sorry, this is the Champs-Élysées, Arc de Triomphe, I mean. Yeah, I mean this is needing serious optimization. So it does. We've got to find our way around this structure. Oh shit, this is where it's every man for himself around the Arc de Triomphe. Cars coming from every bloody direction, I don't know where the hell I'm going. Anything can just pull out, I can't see them. Like this idiot here. Need to get into third person. Frame rate must be down to about 20. I don't need to actually look at a number to find out how bad it is. Again, no traffic lights, so make a move when you think you can. And this joker here wants out. I think I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, I think I have. You know what, I'm just going to cut straight. There's a truck just disappeared, that sort of thing. Things like that. Vehicles spawn and disappear into thin air. I've gone the wrong way again. I'm too busy looking to avoid bloody vehicles, and I'm ending up missing my turn. Well, that's one thing for certain, you certainly get lost in Paris. Excuse me. You know what? I am just going to cut straight across here, sod it. Yeah. Well, I think I'm already late. And now where the hell is the bus stop? I've missed it. There's the bus station in there. So where the hell was the turn off? This could be a long trip. It's going to be long finding a way into this bus station. So we were supposed to arrive 25 minutes ago. We no, tell a lie, we're 30 odd minutes late for the first stop, and we ain't get out of Paris yet. This could be the nightmare trip from hell, this one. Well, I don't need to worry about pedestrians crossing the road, so we can bunch up onto that car. And now it looks as if we've got a gridlock here. That's where I want to go. How I get in there, I haven't a clue. Well, we're going to have to try and make up lost time. But look at the state of this traffic, and I've got the traffic on. I haven't got the traffic on high or anything like that, but we can see we've got major issues here. Now something's got to move with that green light. And the other lights up ahead are all at red. So there's something wrong with the sequencing here. Apart from that, everything's fine. Now we're at red again. Now those other lights up ahead should surely go to green and something should move. And the trouble is, nothing is moving. So we've got a major traffic issue straight away that I'm going to have to try and dig my way out of here. And I cannot see how I'm going to get in there. Well, this is never going to work. Well, it might work. Right, let's see where we get into this place. That might be it there. I'm going to try it anyway. This is going to be fun.
Grüezi, bin ich hier richtig?
What the hell's that? Paul or something like that.
Danke sehr. Hi, kann ich bei Ihnen ein Ticket kaufen?
I'm sure we're going to rain. Where the hell is it?
Ciao.
Salü. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Sperling.
Sehr freundlich.
Hello, ist das gültig?
Now the thing is, do we go out the way we came in, or do we go out another way? I don't know. I haven't a clue. We're going to find that out in a sec. And will that traffic be moved by the time we get out of this place?
Danke.
We
Grüezi, mein
must
Ticket.
be about an hour late now. Right, that's
Vielen Dank.
let's have a look. Let's go up here and see if there's a way out of this place up here. Oh, no, it isn't. You've got to go out the way you come in by doing a U-turn. So that explains that. So I'm glad I did that. And he doesn't move any better than he did previously. He can still hop and jump up and down. Right. Let's go in. I'm not even going to do a U-turn. I'm just going to do that. Well, I presume we go this way. And all of a sudden there's no traffic. big lag. Virtually silent engine again. Still don't get any penalties for going through red lights. Oh, why bother? Well, we're supposed to arrive at our next destination at 11:18. That isn't going to happen. But we're going to have to get the foot down and try and make up an awful lot of lost time. That'll be the Seine over there on the right, I would assume. The River Seine. Well, I'm going over to the left where the GPS is showing me, assuming that that's correct. Because I think Paris is one huge one-way system. So the challenge for the whole of this trip is to catch up lost time, which we will. There's no doubt we will. But we're a heck of a long time out of sync here by more than an hour. Virtually silent engine again. I'm in the wrong lane. Got a hopefully we're going to be out of Paris fairly shortly. Oh, what the hell happened there, Luke? Look at that. Somebody's knocked a lamppost over. Look at the AI vehicles. That is hilarious. Now you might believe me that there's something wrong with the game. You know, I begin to wonder whether any of this sort of stuff gets reported. I really do, I do wonder. I don't know what lane to go in. I'll go in the inside one. Oh shit. Well, I want to avoid that bloody tree, don't I? That's saying right turn. I'm not going right, I'm going straight through. I don't know whether that's right or not. Surely to hell there's not meant to be trees in the middle of the road. Right, let's get out of this place. Still to go. It's 8 minutes past 10 and we've got barely an hour to get there. We're going to get done for speeding. There's no doubt it runs a lot better when you're outside the city. Grass growing through the road there. The frame rate improves a bit, no doubt about that. See where the hell we are. Right. That's where we're going. And I think that's where we should... no, it can't be there because we're not going there. That should be our resting place. Somewhere along that route. Once we've left Reims. Trying to do something. So it's 10:40 and we've got to get there by 11:15. Still, I think 70 odd kilometres to go, so we're going to be late, of course. Clumsy. And we're in the wrong lane. So, what, 11:06 is that, or 11:08? We've got 10 minutes to do 20 kilometres. So we've made up a bit of time. And I'm surprised that I haven't really crashed into a vehicle yet, big time, which I usually do in this game. Because the AI are so unpredictable. All over the bloody place. Where the hell is he going? I'm going to fill up some fuel. Now, how do we get out of here? Is there an exit up ahead? I can't really see it. Looks as if there is. Got to go to third person to see the traffic. Oops. Oh, steering misbehaviour. That's the first mistake. It still feels so clunky. I mean, there are many driving games that drive using an Xbox controller that drive actually pretty good. This isn't one of them. And the other thing that's still there is that whenever you look to your left in third person, and then go back into the cab, you're still looking to your left. They've never ever fixed that, and that's been in since day one. So when you go back into the cab, you're still looking left, which is stupid. So it's now 11:31. We're already 16 minutes late. I assume he's going straight on. I'm just going to cross. Now why are AI drivers giving way while they're on the roundabout? That's nudged him out the way. Right, presume it's in here. Where the hell is it? There it is. Right, so we've arrived, and we're 20 minutes behind schedule. So out we go, have a quick look around, there's nobody wanting on, back in, and away we go. Now, 10 minutes past 3 we could be at Saarbrücken. Emergency brake. So that I'm just going through. Trying to remember, let me have a look at the controls here, hang on. Instead of moving the stick to look left and right, there is a button or buttons that you can press to look left and right, and I'm trying to remember what they are, because there's that many bloody buttons. Open, close, blah 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 blah, and I'm not using most of them in arcade mode. Look left is 3 and look right is 4. Well, let's see if that works. Let's try 3. Yes, it does.
Das ist ein Bus und kein Hochseeboot im Sturm.
How the hell do they get that at steering misbehaviour? They just go over a bloody speed bump. That's the bridge we just came over. Quick look at the map. Right, so we're outside of Reims. We're heading along here, and I think this is where the planned stop was going to be. That's probably what it's going to have to be, just there. There we are, stuck looking left again. Just see if we can catch up some of this time again. Look at this carry on here. This is a crazy way to design a road.
Können Sie mal eine Pause einlegen?
Yeah, I know I need to take a break, yeah, I'm well aware of that. Knew that was coming. All that delay really backlogged everything up, including the rest stops. Quick look, make sure that isn't it. No, we're nowhere near it. Good God. No, we're nowhere near it. Miles away from it. The obligatory big wind turbine on the left hand side. we're gunning it, not going quite flat out because then we get done for speeding, but we're going as fast as we dare. Resting spot coming up. So that's going to lose us 15 minutes. The resting spot never varies, it's always in the same place. At the very last entrance here, this one here, always the very last spot. Right, take a break and then we should be okay. So it's now 12:19 and we've got 160 kilometres to go and we'll be arrived there by 3:10. What's happening here? That time. More wind turbines. 13:47. So an hour and 20 minutes to do this 56 kilometres. Guess what? More wind turbines. "65 kilometres it is we're still to do. And it's just coming up to the top of the hour, so again we're still going to be late. But not as much as we have been. We've made up a bit of time. That was definitely steering misbehaviour. We're now 5 minutes late. Kilometres still to go. Saarbrücken. Please let this be a straight forward bus stop, rather than having to work your way out how to get into the damn place. This is the way we go back out. One way in, one way out. So, in all this time we've been driving, it took us that long to get out of Paris, and we've gone anti-clockwise, so we've come out of Paris, went to Rheims, and now our next stop is Saarbrücken. So we've only gone that far, and we've got all the way around France still to go for this complete circuit, well, more or less complete circuit of France. I'm wondering why the GPS didn't go that way. Seems to obviously think that's quicker, but anyway. We're going to be in Saarbrücken any minute. We are what? Still 20 odd minutes. Well, we're actually going to be later. We're 20 odd minutes behind. Of course, we had to take that 15-minute break as well. This will be steering misbehaviour if we go over this too quick. Couple of passengers here by the look of it.
Grüezi, bitte sehr.
Right, so that's Baumgarten. Right, that's fine.
Vielen Dank.
Guten Tag. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Bormann.
Sehr freundlich.
Hallo, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
And that's Drescher.
Cool.
Right, so having a look at the map, we're in Saarbrücken, and the next stop is in Strasbourg, and then further on south to Geneva, or whatever the hell it's called. I thought it was Geneva. Geneva, yeah. Maybe it is, I don't know. Anyway, Saarbrücken and then over to Strasbourg. And I think that is the point where we'll call it quits, because there is no way on earth we are ever going to finish this in anywhere near 1, let alone 2 sessions. We've got a heck of a long way, and it's a heck of a long way to go in a minibus.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf... Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area.
No, there
If you
isn't.
would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information,
Right, I'm in the wrong
simply
lane.
visit flixbus.com
I should have stayed in the right
or
lane.
get in touch with us on Facebook.
The hell with it, I'm just
Also
going
use
through.
us to share your suggestions, ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Let's go and get some fuel. Right, 3 to look left. Can't see whether anything's coming or not. Emergency brake. No, it's 3 minutes, 11 minutes past 3 and we're to there for 18:23. 23 minutes past 6 and we have 194 kilometres to do.
Tempolimit hier echt so hoch?
Yeah, I'm speeding to try and make up time. Shut your mouth. I mean, there shouldn't be a tree in the middle of the road there. That's just ridiculous. I'm going to have a quick drink. No way on an autobahn should you have a tree in the middle of the road. Somebody tell me that isn't true in Germany. Now wait a minute, we're on the wrong road. More bloody toll gates.
Mein Nagel ist
So
angerissen.
why the hell did he want to pull in? Just crazy. He decided, that AI driver decided he wanted to pull in while I was passing him. And the rain's coming on. Lag, lag, we're crashing. We are crashing. No, we're not. Frame rate dropping like a stone. I think the best advice to anybody in this game at the moment is to put it on sunny weather and don't have it on random. Basically don't have it raining, that's one bit of advice. And this is it, remember, with the graphic settings turned down. And I've got a good PC and a good graphics card and plenty of RAM and all that stuff, but it just does not run all that great. In fact, it actually runs worse than what it did before they've done one of the last updates. I'm sure it used to run a bit better than this. Next rest stops at after 6, but we need to rest before then. Now, I think we'll miss this one. Time is 4:15. And we're to be there at 25 minutes past 6 roughly. Now, why did it not tell us to go that way into Strasbourg? It's telling us to go the long bloody way. That's crazy. We should have followed those other trucks in there and go that way.
Alles verschüttet. Danke.
I think that was part of my fault there, but again, you can't see what's really coming without switching buttons all the time. We've got, what is that, 10 or 18 kilometres still to go, and we've made a big chunk of time up, I think. No, it's yeah, we're to be there for 18:23 and it's only 16:50 at the moment. Wrong lane.
Wieso machen wir eigentlich keine Pause?
Oh shit.
So ein Rowdy.
I thought that was the oncoming traffic. Well, nobody getting on here by the look of it. Look out and double check just in case, but I don't see anybody. Wait a minute, what are these people doing away over here?
Servus, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen. Ciao.
Mahlzeit. Hier mein Ticket. Dankeschön.
No. Right, so the time is now 5:15 and our departure time is 18:25, so we've made up huge time. Problem is we've still got to take a break and we can't take one here. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a break in this trip. We'll have a quick look at where we've got to. We left Paris, went to Reims and wherever the hell else we went, Starbrücken, and now we finally arrived in Strasbourg, but we have all the way down to Marseille. In fact, we never went to Nice. We'll go there another day, and then Perpignan, Toulouse, and so on and so forth, till we do an anti-clockwise, counter-clockwise trip around France, the new DLC. So that's the whole of the map, and that is all for now, and we will see you again soon for the next part of the trip, and hopefully it won't crash.